Morning, guys. Give me 1 second, filling in some credit card info for Polytrends. Okay. Oh shoot, card declined. Oh well. I'll have to get a new card later. Okay. Oh, I'll have to figure that out. Um, 1 second. Okay, we got. See if the indicator still works. Looks like we gotta reset it. Oh well. I gotta put in new credit card info for it, but all right. What's going on? Check this out. Technically this is like not exact. It's kind of live right now. The Dash is kind of live right now. A couple people have access. I'm not sure when it's fully getting rolled out. We were doing some testing yesterday, but it's more or less basically good to go. We're gonna be adding some more stuff in here and whatnot, but yesterday took a trade, 6,700, and you can see the coolest thing about this dashboard is you get live updates. So it changes as the chart changes. So this is literally all I did is click long on gold. So this is gold's chart. So you can see in detail exactly what happens at every second, right? It's a pretty sick dashboard. Profit factor infinity, because I'm don't ever take losses. Pretty sweet, eh? And we were like super close to hitting the target there. This is the profit target. Sweet. Welcome to the live stream, bro. We started off a little bit slow because it's fucking super early and still middle of the night. Meow, 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 meow. Go outside. Right, market open 5 minutes. Let's check it out. NASDAQ. By the way, this account is absolutely just fucking soaring with profits. We're at 7,700 now. Started at like just over $5,000. We took a gold long, if you guys recall. We took a gold long back here. Oh, and man, it's pumping even further. Another 3% here. We took both of these longs, right? So we're going to let that just continue to rip. I closed out half of it yesterday after it pumped up. And we'll just let the other run. It's investment at that point. And we had longed here too and then closed out some. Okay. Great stuff. Let's look at the NASDAQ Bitcoin dumping as I knew it would, of course, off this level. Right. We know these things will happen. It is obvious what will happen. So easy, dude. Okay. NASDAQ monthly looking fine. Weekly kind of chopping. Daily. Let's see what we got. Let's mark out some levels. Oh, it's not even open yet. So let's not do that quite yet. We got this guy right here. This might be considered a gap. Way back here. Might be considered a gap too. Some music playing too. So here's the thing, bro. Dumb Money Hunter, God at predicting Bitcoin. No, it's not that Bitcoin is anything special. It's that trading is incredibly easy on high time frames. This is why I advise you guys, like, day trade on prop firms. Don't day trade on your personal account, right? Reason being is it's super easy to blow up like instantly. If you mess up something on a day trade, you know what I mean? Like maybe not instantly because, you know, there are things you can only leverage so much, whatever, right? But you can make huge mistakes and things can move very, very quickly. If you forget to put a stop loss, I did that. I showed you guys, I forgot to put a stop loss one time and blew through like 20% of my account in an evening last year, right? I showed you me doing that, right? An honest mistake, forgot to put to do something, right? You ever forget to put the milk back in the fridge? That's basically, you know, it's a understandable mistake. It's gonna happen, right? So that's why, like, if you're swing trading, you're using less leverage. You're expecting things to go for longer times. You know, it's much easier. And then on top of that, there's so little for you to look at, right? Like with Bitcoin, dude, it's not going to manipulate you on the monthly time frames. It's going to do exactly what the chart tells you. We failed to make this new low, so we come back up and test this level, right? We lost this level, so we're going to reject that level, right? What we're doing right now is we're targeting a new low. It's going to do this. Okay, sweet. We got some fills on the QQQ. Because it did dive down. I had some resting orders there. Sweet. Fill all that up. Okay. And that's where we want to be, more or less. So let's look at the NASDAQ. Is it going to pump up right now? Maybe. There's some gaps above here. Right. So let's look at what's going down on the open. Failure off those levels. Let's look at 4 hour. Rejection. So I'd be a bear today, probably going down to these lows on the NASDAQ. Let's look at the Dow. Dow is ripping up.
Heard about funding tick shutdown?
Yeah. Did I hear about funding ticks shutdown? Obviously, yeah. Um, like it's insane to me. Like I don't want to talk too much about it. Um, just because I don't know. It's probably not wise for me to mess with them and say anything too negative. But it's really incredible. Like this industry is like the people running that thing, they have years of experience doing this. So it's really interesting to me that they didn't do the math. You know, why wouldn't you just do the math? You know what I mean? Like unless what they might have done was know that they were offering a product that was unsustainable, and I think this might have been it, right? So that they could enter into the futures market. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to see a lawsuit from Pips. Yeah. Um, you know, I'm just gonna say what I honestly think they did. Right. The this industry is incredibly competitive, right? And the clients, you guys, don't know what is sustainable, so you don't care really. Objectively, you don't really care. You just want the best offer, right? You don't know what's impossible to do, right? So everyone just kind of undercuts each other. This is what happened in the CFD forex space, right? Maven space, right? And then eventually we realize what's not sustainable by who goes under, right? That's your guys' point of view, right? Because they just keep offering cheaper and cheaper and easier, right? And this is exactly what I predicted was going to happen in the future space. Everyone migrated to futures. Futures was hot, right? And everyone starts undercutting each other. And we knew that firms were going to go under. We knew that for sure, okay? So what I suspect they did is because everyone was going over to the future space, you have to have a better offer, otherwise you will be irrelevant, right? And nobody will give a fuck, right? And guess what? Traders don't learn. I'm gonna tell you, you guys don't learn. You just want the fucking best offer. That's it. You guys really don't give a fuck if you get scammed because you're not going to do the research. You're not going to do the math because it is very difficult to do the math, right? Like even people whose jobs are to do this can't do it properly, right? We've seen that many times. Firms go under, right? So I suspect because these guys are obviously smart people with a lot of experience, they came in and they said, hey, we're going to offer something that's unsustainable and then we're going to switch it later, right? So that they get the awareness, okay? They got the awareness, they got really, really popular, and then they tried to switch it back by saying, hey, these different, I'm not gonna say exactly what they did. They changed some rules, right? They made people upset, right? And then we're hoping that they could save their ass off of that. Unfortunately, it was too far gone. So they didn't pull the switch fast enough, and too many people got burnt, right? Yeah, I think we're bearish for the day here. So they couldn't save their ass. And then in order to protect their reputation from the Forex CFD space, they decided to pull out, which is ultimately the right move, right? Because they need to not be associated with a failed company, right?